Welcome to another video today, and if you're new, a warm welcome to you too. For those who have requested that I do a recording on the renovations that's been taking place, I'm going to try and take you through from day one up to the end, where we will be having the big reveal. So all the chaos started the day before. I had to empty my whole nail room, and I managed to move everything into my bedroom. And this is where they started off doing the tiling. They managed to lie down all the tiles in the first day, and the grouting of the tiles were taking place on the second day. The surfaces of the walls wasn't done properly previously and it's not very smooth, but they're going to cover up where necessary and smooth it out before they start painting. And while leaving the tiles to dry, they started doing the cutting work in order to start painting on day 3. And they then started doing the first layer of the paint, and late afternoon they covered it with a second layer of paint on the same day. And then on day 4 I was able to move everything back into my nail room again, which has also given me a good opportunity to clean everything again. So now for the big reveal, I'm just going to take you through. This is a sign that I've previously got off Shein. So as you enter the room, this is where I'll be seated. I've got the small desk that I'm working on. Because I don't like to keep a lot of things on my desk when I'm working. I'm using this extension desk on the left hand side. So everything that I would normally use or need is in reach on my left hand side. Easy accessible and easy to keep clean. The slip covers on the chair and the ottoman that you see, I got off Shein. Then what I like about this desk, even though it's small, it's got the drawer in the front, where a lot of the things that I would normally use or some of the tools is in reach of me and easy accessible. So I just use some of these containers to put in some of the tools. So these would be most of the supplies that I will need if I start off with a design. So some of the tools that we sometimes forget about using if it's stored away, I decided to keep it in reach so it's easy accessible. And as you can see, I like to keep my desk clear. My husband made me this extender that I use on my desk to lift my camera equipment a bit. So I decided to give it a coat of paint while they were busy painting the room, covering up the look of the wood that I had previously. Then I've just covered the desk or the top of the desk with a piece of clear plastic just to cover the wood surface and makes it easy to clean and keep tidy. And if anyone needs to be seated on the other side of this desk, it's easy to remove the stand and then just put it back afterwards again. And you can see the tiles look so much better, as I previously did have a carpet in it that I have taken out previously. And then moving around, I've got this trolley in the corner. I would not recommend this trolley. I previously got it off Temu. It's not very sturdy, and when you try and move it, it comes apart. So while I was busy moving it back into the room, I decided to glue together all the parts to make it a bit more sturdy. Because even if you want to move it, it will tilt over. It's very lightweighted. But it's serving the purpose now for having my nail tips stored in here. That is easy accessible. Then these are just photo albums that I store in my stickers. Then I just use this little unit where I will put in all my supplies if I'm planning out a design or try to do a design. And then put it back in there if I want to store away all the supplies again. And then just some of my notebooks that I use daily. And then something that I have been putting off for quite a while, almost a year, is to clear out this unit. So I decided to, while I'm at it, and started cleaning and putting away stuff. I cleared out this unit, and I got rid of most of the things that I wasn't using or planning on using in the near future. So I just decided to place some of the organizational items into these baskets, and it's now easy accessible. And now only keeping the items that I know that I will make use of. And then I had these 3 canvases stored in my nail room previously, hoping to do with something with it in the future maybe. So I also took these out and covered it with a fresh layer of paint and decided to do some art on it. You might call it abstract art, and I think I might call it psychedelic art. It also gives me the illusion of how my brain operates sometimes. And then moving on, I had to place this unit in front of the window where I store some of the overflow of supplies. And these are the curtains that I got off Shein. I don't get a lot of sunlight in this room, which is actually safe to say because we don't want sunlight onto our polishes. So I just store some of my overflow supplies into this unit. And then moving on, I've got the trolley on the right hand side. And then on top I've got my giveaways that I'm busy finalizing. I still need to put a few things in there and finalize all of that. So these are just a few of the supply items that I still need to place in these. And then moving on to this unit, I just use it to store some of my smaller containers in it. Then I just need to find the time, and I was thinking of painting this unit also in the same color grey. And then moving down to this unit is where I store some of my dipping powders, my acrylics, my stamping supplies, and then just a lot of other nail supplies. And then moving on to these racks, this is the way I store my polishes. And further down, where I store all my water decals and stickers and stamping plates. And on the bottom unit, there's some nail tips in these crates, which is an overflow. And although very daunting, it was a good opportunity to clean out all these racks and each and every bottle that are getting stored on these racks. So I was able to have a good clean and then just rearranging everything again. And then moving down is where I store all my glitters in these acrylic containers, and some of the dipping powders, my foils, some of my chrome powders, and some of the potted gels, and all my glues. These acrylic drawers are coming in very handy, as you can store 3-gram pots or even 5-gram pots in these. And then I also managed to find these stickers on Shein that you can just place around your light switch cover. I would have preferred the switch to be a bit more far out to the right, but currently it's easy accessible. And then I also had to place this unit where the items will be easily accessible, as these are the items that I use currently when I do some press-on sets and sending out to clients. And then I've just got some cleaning supplies that are handy on the side. And for everyone that has been part of my channel supporting me, and for all the new friends that I've been making in the past year. And thank you for allowing to share a part of me or a part of my world. And I'm really looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you, as you are very dear to my heart. Thank you once again for taking the time and spending time with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you've enjoyed this reveal. Be bold and be blessed, and I'll see you in the next one.